Good morning. It's New Year's Eve, so December 31st, 2015. I'm making this video in response to a request on how to grow out a mustache, trim it, line it up, etc. So I can't really grow my beard out any more than this because I get irritated and get skin bumps, razor bumps, and things such. I can't do it. So I'm just letting you know what it looks like before. I'm gonna be shaving everything minus the goatee. So as it grows longer, I could basically trim it up later and show you how to do it. But I just gotta get some, thickness first. All right. So I'll see you guys later. I'll see you in the new year probably. Hello again, January 10th. I shaved everything and you see it's pretty thick and heavy here. This is how you want it to be. And you have to make sure you've got a brand new razor piece here, just to make sure that it's sharp enough so you can pretty much do whatever it is you want clean, because you don't want any irritation, you don't want any mistakes. Another thing you probably need, and it's optional, I recommend it, is one of these little trimmers. And the only reason why you want one of these is because there's hair that's gonna come down over your lip and here in the cracks. And these are very sensitive areas, so it's really difficult to use a razor without cutting it. So you need to be able to trim those areas just to keep everything clean. You don't need it that much, but I recommend it. And of course, I wouldn't use the back of these little razors here, except for like sensitive areas, like a little bit on the hair, the ears, area, very lightly, in case you have that kind of hair. Unfortunately, I'm a hairy person, as you can see, so I have to do that. Now, the way I'm going to start is I'm just going to wet this whole area here. I don't use shaving cream here because it's hard to see what it is you're doing. So you probably want to do it just with a little bit of water, and that's what I will be doing. Now, to line it up, you want to see what kind of face you have. My face is round, and you want to essentially start at the top, down carefully, depending on how thick you want it. If you want it, thin or thick, but I would tend to do it on the thicker side, width-wise, only because you have to remember that you're going to be trimming a little bit under here too, right on top of your lip with the other razor. So you don't want it too thin, but it all depends on what you like. So let's get started, and here we go. So okay, so notice how it's starting to take some shape there. Okay. All right. So, do you want to keep the hair up to the nose, like this? It's a great way to grow a handlebar mustache. You keep it here, you keep it down, and then you keep these sides longer. You don't really trim them as it grows out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, if you see here, clean up a little bit, like that, and then I personally am going to, what do you think? Maybe I'll keep it, maybe I won't. Okay. All right, so I'll tell you something. It's a work in progress. Let me grab the other razor here, my electric one, and show you how to trim the inside. Very lightly. These are the sensitive areas in the mouth. Okay. All right. Okay. Now grab the razor again. Clean it up with some water. All right, so I personally do not like it this thick and this bushy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of all this middle stuff in the middle here. And it's a work of art. I mean, it depends on how you like your face. It's all as you're going here. So let's see, ready? All right. So, okay, how you line it up. I'm gonna bring it down. Just a regular inside, kind of like a square, okay? All right, so pretty much now we've got what looks like an even square almost here. It's hard for me to do this on my phone. I'm actually using the phone instead of a mirror just so I could show you guys. So it's a little more difficult to do. All right. Okay, all right. So now I've got it all lined up like this, okay? Just make sure it's even, straight across, if that's what you want, okay? Now I could leave it like this, except I like it a little thinner on top. I don't like this middle part here. That's just a personal preference of mine. So I'll bring it down even a little more, and you can see, okay? All right. Okay. So now it's lined up, except because it's so thin here, this thickness on the side looks kind of funny. Okay, so you don't want to shave it from the inside. You want to take it from the outside and bring it in. Bring it in. Make it the same width as this so it doesn't look funny. So before I do that though, I have to bring this down a little bit, a little further. Just a tad bit, like this. Right? So I brought it down a little bit. Now I have to bring it in. Okay, so this is a little thinner now. Looks pretty even with this side, but we gotta get this side as well. So bring it down a little bit, and then in. Right? Clean it out a little bit. Like that. And then let me see the final product here. Have my phone out. Turn it this way. And let's see what's going on. Camera. Okay. So I notice here that it's a little off. Gotta bring it down on the inside. Okay. Clean it up a little bit, like that. Okay. Let me see how it looks on top here. All right. Okay, and there you have it. It's all lined up. It's pretty even. Only thing is when you do these types of styles, you got to make sure that you stay on top of it so it looks clean. Otherwise, it's gonna, it's gonna look like a 5 o'clock shadow. And the whole point is for it to look sharp all the time. And that's pretty much it. There you go. It's lined up. Handlebar mustache require that you pull it out the side, let this area grow longer, this a little thicker on top, and then as you progress, you trim a little bit more here. Okay, so a little bit, and you leave the outsides as it grows and it grows and it grows, and then it's going to be fluid. Pretty much it. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.